All right, everyone, how are you doing? Welcome back to the Battlefield 4 live stream here at E3 2013 at the Los Angeles Convention Center in Los Angeles, California. I'm Alex Mendez, or commonly known as Golden Boy FTW, joined by Corey Dunn. And we have had some amazing games here today. We had a guy who just went 54-4 in a game. No idea who that random soul is, but he will forever live on in history. It's Bravo.
Bravo 16.
15, 16.
Tweet out at hashtag BF4 Bravo 16. That's a space in between. Make sure you also use hashtag Bravo 16.
There you go.
You'll forever be remembered out there.
Yeah, we will always remember you, Bravo
great,
16.
great
so, you know, I was on Twitter, and we're going to hop into some gameplay here, but I was on Twitter just now, and the Battlefield Twitter actually had asked, you know, what were you guys excited for? Retweet for Levolution, favorite for Amphibious Assault, and a lot of people retweeted for Levolution. A lot of people really liking what we're seeing here. I am excited to see what's going to come for Levolution in the future. It certainly is going to be very cool, and there's just so much potential down the line with some amazing maps. Look at this here, helicopter battle. What's going on?
So he's definitely, I mean, one of the things too is that the Levolution is not just, you know, down to what we have right now. There's so many other options that are going to be available.
That's right. That's right. And this helicopter, man, what driving ability?
Well, so there's been people have been asking for the Chinese attack hopper.
That's right.
Helicopter.
Yep. The Z10 Z10W.
The Zebra.
The Zebra.
Z.
The what?
Z.
Z. Z is in zebra. Oh, okay, that's funny. Zebra.
Or Zed.
You know, I'm surprised that he actually has not been able to pick up a lot of kills here, despite the fact that there's just a row of infantry that are over by that dock there. Pretty shocking.
Yeah, so he's going to be shooting at the blue players for those that, or the blue icons.
Oh no!
What did he catch?
In the water.
Oh no!
And that happened. Oh, look at there, Hawk. Let's go ahead, first-person perspective. This fine gentleman here, Bravo 09, is actually using the Hawk. But you know what, though? Alpha 30 seems to be in the heat of things, finding a player in front of him. That's not going to happen. He is going to get taken out. Another player here, Alpha 25, finding one in front. He drops him, along with his teammates for support. When you work with your squad, you really are going to start to see the benefits in this game, and I'm hoping that we see more squad play as well.
Yeah, not only tactically, but also in the field upgrades. If you work as a squad, you'll see that this field upgrades will continually grow.
That's right.
Currently, right now, there's 2 presets. That's the offensive and the defensive. So level 1 right now on the offensive side is actually going to be...
You're going to find that out
Darn
for us?
it, I didn't think I tried to to stretch that out as possible, but level 1 is going to be sprint boost currently. Of course, all of these types can change. We're in pre-alpha.
That's right.
Level 2 is ammo boost, grenade boost for level 3, and for level 4 is suppression resistance. Now, for those of you that didn't get the chance to be able to listen to the interview with Alex earlier, in terms of talking about the squad, it is the way that the field upgrades work. They're based individually. So each player within your squad can have its own set of field upgrades. They don't all have to be the same.
That's right.
And you don't have to have, you know, whenever you're talking about public servers, one of the factors that are involved is, okay, you choose sprint, I got grenade boost, you got this, you got that. Well, in public servers, it's a little bit difficult to say everyone, you need to get a certain type without it being noticeable to the individual player. So with this being said, if you can still just work tactically as a squad, but in the grand scheme of things, the field upgrade is designated just for the individual.
Yep. So that is some you know, good information for you guys out there. We know that you guys have been asking for a lot of info, and we certainly have been doing everything in our power to make sure we're giving you guys the information, the relevant information that you need. So yeah, and we're looking now at this one player. Alpha 30 is going to be making his way over to the A flag, and I think they might end up. Trying to cap this one here. So he's also going to be uncontested as well, which is pretty good. So he is going to have some teammate support, but no squad members in the area. He's finding one guy in front of him, able to throw down some shots and cleaning him up. Very nice. But there's one behind him, and he gets dropped.
So right now the score going to be 606 to 753. Currently the Chinese side are leading. They also have 2 points going on here, both B and C. Of course, A and E are contested by the U.S. side. But of course, at the same time, the D flag there for the U.S. team is also being contested as well. They're really struggling trying to be able to pick up that A point right now, as right now we're on board with Alpha 25. He's right over there towards that A area by the residential, but so far he's just trying to stay alive a little bit longer.
Yep, that is right. And
B right there.
Yeah, so he's going to make his way over to B here and finding 2 players as well. So he could probably clean them up. There's also a vehicle there. A player did end up getting out of that one. So, oh, this is going to be so dirty. He was able to take out Bravo 11 on that one. Now he's going to find another one as well. Oh, no. He managed to take out 2, and there's no other players in the area. That last guy actually ended up dropping down to the bottom there by B, and that is the end of that run. So that M1 Abrams caused a lot of problems.
Well, there's also another tank right behind him, too. They can kind of work together here.
That's right.
And pick apart this portion of the map right now. Of course, they're trying to take here towards Metro. Right now, 1 player out in the distance, going to be a squad leader, and see if they might be able to pick him off as well. Nice coverage overall, though. But you got the gunner watching the 1 point, and the main driver is kind of watching there inside of the B area. They need to be able to swing back around. That squad leader causing so much damage so far, finally going to get taken down, as they're doing a great job. You can see that starburst smoke right now.
Yep, right in effect.
As looks like that tank finally got taken down. Back over here on the other side of the map, we're going to have over there towards D in the arcade. We're on board with Alpha 31.
Yep, that CZ3A1 in hand. He's going to find a player in front of him, able to pick him off. So he's doing a good job bobbing and weaving and taking advantage of his cover here. He is going to be low on the health as well. Bear that in mind. So he's not going to have much fight in him. He needs that regeneration to kind of kick in.
Look on for your flank.
Yep, or a teammate. Never mind. He is going to get picked off. Now looking at Alpha 18 with maybe a teammate here in MRAP. No, he's just going to go ahead and get reckless with it and hopefully try and see if he can pick off a few kills with this one. This is what you were doing earlier today, right, Corey?
No, this actually, I had asked the question on day 2 of how effective are the vehicles now in Battlefield 4, and honestly, not that effective whenever you drive off a bridge. And so he's basically going to try to be able to back out of it and see how long he can last right there. Is he still going to try to stay with it?
He believes in himself.
Oh, man. He could actually have probably taken that vehicle, the MRAP, up the staircase. But really, it's extremely effective whenever you have a solid gunner.
That's true.
So what I had earlier whenever I was playing the Battlefield 4 demo, I moved over there towards I was actually playing on the Chinese side, and I drove straight through the map and got towards the A flag. From there and over there towards the residential area, pushed up inside of the parking garage, just got high enough so my gunner could see over the top, and he just sprayed and prayed and picked up 3.
Wow, that's pretty awesome there. And look at this here, by the way. Alpha 32 is going to end up getting picked off from behind any second now. He is taken out finally. 1 player going to be up top, and this is going to be Alpha 09 trying to take out his teammates with a shotgun. That's not cool, bro. But Alpha 28, he's now going to be sniping. There's going to be 2 players up on top by C, so expect to see this gunfight cross the ceiling or the roof. I'm sorry, the roof. I did it again.
So one of the things that I would recommend in Battlefield 4 right now, especially with this 20-time zoom, I would even add the because sometimes it's hard to navigate for those who are just now starting. It's hard to navigate whenever you're scoped all the way in. So let's go ahead and hop in. Right now you got Alpha 31 playing decent. I think he just got taken out.
That's right.
So we're on board here with Alpha 25. Just kind of cycling now through. Again, what I was trying to get to, for those early stages when you're trying to get accustomed to how these 20-time zoom works, take advantage of the fact that you also have an accessory in terms of the canted iron sight. And so what you can do is you can go ahead and start off with a canted iron sight and then switch over to the side with your 20-time zoom. That way you can get allocated perfectly and aligned where you need to be and make your shots where they count. So you can make those fine detail moves with a 20-time zoom and use the canted iron sight to make those quick adjustments.
Yeah, that's right. You know, you want to have that versatility in your loadout, and canted iron sight.
10 and 8, there we go.
Yeah, canted iron sight certainly does allow that. So now Alpha 17 on your screen. He's going to be driving that MRAP as well, but there is going to be an enemy vehicle right in front of him, and they might be able to take him out. So if we actually shift over to third-person perspective here, you can see that the chase is going to begin as he's, well, follow him, man. Aw, he ended up hitting a pillar. It's okay.
And hitting it again.
And you know what I mean?
One more time.
One more time. Third time's a charm, usually. And he goes through it again.
And
Oh,
third.
he actually backed up. Thought he was going to turn. He didn't even go for the turn.
I think he's actually trying to take it out, but down to 8 health for that vehicle is going to take that one out. So back over here, we're on board with Alpha 25. He's over there towards the A flag, which they currently already possess. So,
yep, they hold this one down. There's going to be one player though in the vicinity, so they certainly do need to be careful.
That player over there took out 2 of them. Coming over there towards the back staircase, towards the U.S. base. He's going to try to be able to come back around. He's a nice little movement so far, but he needs to be on the lookout. That player was watching exactly towards that position. Drops back down towards that staircase. He's going to try to be able to come back around on the flank. Way utilized in the high ground is going to be Alpha 25. Let's see. He's going to try to be able to look out. He needs to worry about his backside. He dives back down, and that player is still chasing after him. He knows exactly where he's at. Alpha 25 is lost. Turns around at the right time. Sprays hip fire, and his other teammate was out there to be able to help him out to finish things off.
That is unfortunate, dude. He could have gotten him on that one and then cleaned up that second guy as well. But you know what, though? Alpha Squad managed to stay alive. Alpha 26, most importantly, but he got down to the ground so fast when he saw that tank. I don't blame him. I would have done the same thing.
Yeah. So one of the things, I mean, it was a ring around the ring around the Rosie at a grand scale.
yeah, ring around the scale ring around the Rosie War Edition.
All right, hey, I'm
there you go.
happy
That's
we're on the same
pack.
page with that.
What?
Day 3, guys. We're dwindling down at the very end of E3. We've seen some epic moments where we talked about having the ability to counterattack. We've seen levolution happen all over, whether it's at a major scale, watching the skyscraper fall, or the minor things where you're talking about the metal detectors, hopping up on top of cars, setting off car alarms, all of these different types of elements. Also, we're talking in terms of the commander mode. I mean, there's so many different things, even talking about field upgrades, the attachments that you can have even on your secondary. Everything here in Battlefield 4. And yep, if you're as hyped as I am, we should both head over to Amazon.com and pre-order right now.
I do agree with you on that one, Corey. And if you're joining us on Amazon, once again, thank you very much for watching here today. And of course, you know, Twitch TV, I mean, I am under the belief that the industry would not be where it is right now if it wasn't for live streaming and what Twitch TV has given out. So I'm just a huge fan of it. And, you know, also another shout out to sponsors, AMD. The visuals that you're seeing here, not possible without AMD. You know, really, they've just been pushing the boundary as far as graphics are concerned. Astro headsets. It's going to be an awesome Battlefield 4 specific Astro headphone that will be coming out. And you had a chance to speak with Walter about that. That looked very, very cool. Carbon fiber headphone and Razer too. Can't forget about Razer. They have been providing the equipment here on the station for keyboards and mice. And you know what? The players have been loving them. They even said that they had players that actually purchased them as well, just based off of their play sessions with here in Battlefield 4. And of course, you know, there are people that are using the Xbox One controller, the new next-gen controller from Microsoft that has also been in service here. And here comes the skyscraper. Still a breathtaking sight every single time you see it. Really just a sight to behold as this tank is going to be rolling away. And look at that visual, man. Insane. Insane.
Insane in the membrane.
You are on fire, Corey. Really, you're on a whole nother level of nerdiness right now. You call me a nerd. Man, I've never seen you this excited for anything in a very long time. You were just like, I was playing, I was so into it, and Alpha 04, by the way.
There we go. All right, we're going to stay on board here with Alpha 04 right now, taking a look at all different aspects. You want to see in the overview? We got it for you. You want to see in third person? We got that for you too. But you probably want first person, so we'll stay here.
Yeah. So, and again, guys, I want to thank everyone for reaching out on social media, by the way. You guys are all amazing.
They've been great.
You know, Corey can attest, I'm checking my phone right now as we speak, just so that this way I could see what you guys are talking about, and then we could talk about it as well, because, you know, it's always fun to have just that little bit of what?
Just keep going.
Who are you? Who?
I'm talking about this player right here.
Why you want him to dive for? He's swimming.
So he can stay underwater. He doesn't need to be spotted.
Dive. Okay, there you go. So someone actually ended up bringing up Bravo 16 on the stream. He was like, who the heck is Bravo 16?
I don't know. Somebody needs to pick him up quick for their next team. He was playing pretty well.
That is pretty
There's going to be players now, I'm telling you, that are going to be out there that are in the competitive scene. They're going to be going by the name Bravo 16.
And it's like, man, I heard about that Bravo 16 guy over at E3 2013. It was crazy. And, you know, I want to be like him. Why are you making fun of the way I chalk, Corey? John, it's not even cool, man.
You see, it's funny. It's funny. Oh, man. I swear, in case you guys haven't noticed, we just have a good time, and hopefully you are too. So Alpha 04 at 21-4 right now. And wait a minute, bring up the scoreboard one more time if you don't mind. Bravo Commander 20-0. Definitely seeing the effectiveness of the Bravo Commander. And who actually is the Bravo Commander? It's a girl. Okay.
No, it is not. It is.
It is.
A girl.
It's a girl. So awesome. Yeah, you can see it right there. Boom. Just mind blown. She's just like, well, you know, I'm just gonna destroy that. I'm gonna destroy that. Maybe get around to here and destroy that. That certainly is really cool stuff, man. She's getting a lot of advice.
A lot of advice. All right, so let's go ahead and hop back into the game right now.
Yeah, that's right, and see what is going on here. And we have Alpha 04 on screen once again. He is certainly doing a great job. Let's bring up the third-person perspective, by the way, and see what's going on here with him KD-wise. He's 21-4 right now, 5.3 KD, and he's running around with that hammer pack.
Tomahawk just blew everything apart right there.
That Tomahawk's so devastating when it comes on. The effects of it, too. Like, you just see the smoke popping up. Look at that building there that's just exploding on the side.
Exploding.
That's certainly not cool, you know. That guy worked hard on building that.
Watch out on your backside.
Oh,
he's trying to be able to get around there, and he goes quickly going prone. As we look at it, trying to figure out exactly whether he's recon or not. He does not see this very last point. Alpha 04 wrapping around, trying to be able to toy with the fact, and it looks like he did get taken out.
Yep, and guys, just so you know that after this game, we have an awesome video coming up with Lisa. She's been on the floor talking with everyone about what's been going on here at the convention floor, and getting your thoughts and feedback. The fans that have been here at E3 2013. So it certainly is going to be really cool. I think we should probably jump over to that video. What do you think, Corey?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and I think that's probably going to be the case. We've been in our little Battlefield 4 EA bubble
all day.
Right here. We haven't moved too far away, so let's get an outlook of what Lisa has to say. But don't worry, we've got one more gameplay to show you, and we'll try to give you every aspect in that 15 minutes of gameplay. We'll be right back after the break as we talk with Lisa and hear what's been happening all around the EA booth.
They will be prepped on the different classes, squad functionality, and commander capability. Then it's off to combat. What was it like playing with 64 people in one game?
It was amazing. Everything was just all over the place. It was so chaotic. I like the squad-based team. Having 64 people being able to play was just amazing, and have it operate so smoothly. There was no slowdown, no lag. I was just really impressed by the game.
It was pretty spectacular. A giant building collapsed, and I was shocked by the level of detail because everything got covered in dust. I haven't seen anything like that in a game before.
Favorite moment, probably the building destroying right in front of me. I was running along, see all dust going all over the place, and yeah, just legging it, trying to dodge it so I didn't get squished.
Did you see anyone actually get buried by a building coming down?
I did.
Oh, you got buried?
I did, yeah.
So now you can play by land, sea, and air. Which is your preference and why?
I did manage to get into a boat and take down a helicopter at one point, and then bailed out, and instead of just like jumping into the water, you get onto a jet ski and drive away. So that was pretty epic. I like that.
I prefer to snipe. I like to go on top of the building, pick people off whilst they're taking control of the base.
I prefer air because I like to see everything around me. I just like to look down like I'm stronger than everybody.
Again, I'm going to say land, but I like the options. Like, so you know what? I'm going to try a different tactical way, and I like the ability to have those options. I am a fan of Battlefield games, but this is definitely the next step forward.
It was awesome. I'm really bad at first-person shooters, so they were using me as kind of like bait. So it was really fun just to get killed a lot.
Let's talk about the graphics. How awesome are they?
They're pretty great. They are a step above even Battlefield 3, which I thought, you know, it couldn't get better than this, and it did. They managed it.
It was insane. I love the fact that as soon as I started playing, I kind of got my attention right away. I was into the game. I was very excited. I felt like I was playing a next-gen game. It was just fantastic.
We've come a long way from last gen to next gen, and they look great. It's really crisp. It's like I'm in there. I'm really immersed with everything around me, the environment.
The textures and everything is just a complete remake from what has been done in the past. I mean, Frostbite's definitely done a good job with that engine.
Yeah, that next gen Frostbite 3, what?
It's beautiful.
I'm here with Alex, the multiplayer producer on Battlefield 4. Can you please explain to us this commander mode?
All right, so we got commander mode running right here. It's basically the tactical overview where one player on each side takes control over all the squads. They can order them to attack the different objectives, like you can see here. So basically it's this meta game on top of the game itself.
Commander mode was outrageously fun. It was great to be able to control everybody on the screen. I can see where everybody is at.
Tactical, so it's kind of like both you order squads around and also the chess game between you and the other commander. Of course, it's not always so easy to have your squad do your thing. So what we've done is that if the squad follows your orders, that means that they will get more points.
I can use Predator missiles. I can set up warships. I can set up huge amounts of just airship and battle time and just tell everybody where to go, which way to go, what flags to go to. It was amazing.
So it means like team-based actions will help the team field upgrade bar grow, which is essentially small little upgrades you get because of doing a team play action.
How does the commander communicate to give those orders?
So first of all, you have the in-game interface. Okay, you attack objective alpha, and then you accept that order, and then you can go ahead and do that. Also, you can communicate voice, of course.
The commander thing was just definitely helpful and definitely helped you find where you need to go and all that stuff.
You can tell them instead of going to this place, you go to that place, and I'll cover you by giving you EMPs. I'll cover you by giving you a UAV to show what's around you, and I'll give you a couple of missiles to make sure you get there safely and take control.
Here you see that an enemy has launched enemy Tomahawk incoming here. So what you could do is like tell people, you know, get the hell out.
So did your team win?
Oh yes, we won by a huge amount.